Triangular gazing. Eye, lips, and then you know she's interested.
Would you like to go for a swim?
I am positive that ornament is sitting on Charlotte Stone's desk. And guess where her medical certificates are from? UQ. They're the same as the ones that Stan had stolen.
I knew it.
Apparently Paul has an acoustic neuroma.
Oh, well, that's good. I mean, I thought it might be something really serious, like a brain tumour even.
An acoustic neuroma is a brain tumour. Charlotte, what's going on?
Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends. Good friends.
You're not a qualified doctor, are you?
No.
But your patients, I mean, how did you know how to treat them? Me.
Janelle told me what happened with Kerry. I'm so sorry. This is my fault.
Nonsense.
No, if I'd told someone about Mary, then Sky would have known to keep her away from the baby.
Pepper, believe me, she is fine.
I risked her life.
Not in a strange sort of way. You saved her life.
How?
Well, Mary protected Kerry. If she hadn't been there, I shudder to think what might have happened.
She protected her.
Yes, and helped Sky remember that she was innocent. And now Mary's getting the treatment she should have received in the first place.
Hang on, it's here somewhere.
Are you okay?
I'll tell you later.
Maybe I should walk you home or something.
No, it's okay.
I think that's a good idea.
I'll see you later, okay?
Very kind of you. It's a pity more young men weren't as sensitive.
What? It's true.
Is that right?
But most guys I know are too busy listening to their MP3 players or worrying about their stupid footy teams to even realise that there's other people on this planet.
So, what's our next move?
We call the police.
We should probably make a list of all the patients that she's seen too. She would have kept records, wouldn't she?
Well, a real doctor would. Who knows what she's been doing?
Or what she's been advising them.
Well, surely there'd be an appointment book of some description, or the records of the computer. We could go through them.
That'd probably be, what, hundreds?
Easily.
My God.
Now, the damage here could be enormous.
Yeah, it could be, but worrying about it now isn't going to help us. First step is to tell the police and let them know what's going on.
No, Toadie, Charlie. I've got to have him checked out. She gave him his vaccination.
Well, I don't reckon she did. There wasn't a needle mark on the day. He didn't even react.
What, so he's just been left open to getting anything? Whooping cough or tetanus? What?
He's okay. He's healthy.
No, but he's not. Do you remember? He's got that little cough.
Hang on, how about I have a look at him, yeah?
Thanks, Carl.
You realise if Paul Robinson dies, Charlotte could be up for murder.
Could someone help me with the fraud case, please?
And if it wasn't for her, he would have had the operation sooner. And he's just one person affected.
Well, what about Carmela? She had virtually no guidance at all with that medication she was on. Who knows what it was?
It's just incredible. Do you know where she lives?
We didn't get that far.
No, it can't be too hard to find out.
Where are you going?
Surgery.
Oh, don't you think we should wait?
Absolutely, we should. You know as well as I do what happens to people who take the law into their own hands.
Well, what do you suggest we do?
The police are on their way. Let them deal with it.
I must admit, it was a bit of a rush. Being treated like a god just because they think you went to uni for 6 years.
They treated you like that because they trusted you. It's funny, you would have made a great doctor. People really opened up to you. What are you doing?
What's it look like?
Are you leaving?
No, you should really be ringing the police.
I can't do that. They'll just arrest you.
If they catch me. Go on.
I can't.
What? You want to look like you're in on it too? Because believe me, if you don't report me, that's what they'll all be saying.
Why didn't you tell me?
I couldn't.
What, because I'm just some dumb kid or something?
No, of course not.
I knew everyone had been acting weird lately. I thought it was because of the wedding.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I haven't told Ollie yet either.
How come?
I don't know. It's hard.
I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm sorry. Here I am going on like it's all about me when you've gone through all this stuff.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I mean, what you've been through, it's huge, Pep. How do you deal with something like that?
I'm just starting to now. In fact, I managed to tell you the whole story without breaking down once. It's got to mean something, right?
You know I'm here for you. Whenever you want to talk about it.
I know.
Thank you so much for alerting me, but are you certain about this?
There's no way she's a real doctor.
Oh, dear. And do we know what her motivation was?
No. Money, power, maybe?
The usual. And she was so professional. I didn't have a lot to do with her, but I would never have known.
She was very good at what she was doing, unfortunately.
Poor Boyd. You place so much trust in her.
As if you haven't got enough to worry about.
Oh.
How is Sky?
She's inspired. After all she's been through, she's so positive. She's a remarkable young woman.
Yeah, she is. How are you holding up?
Oh, don't you worry about me. I'm fine.
Harold?
Well, yes, all right. Yes, I could do with a break. There's not much chance of that, though. Now, with Sky's trial coming up, she's going to need all my support.
You know, Harold, if there's anything we can do to help you or Sky...
Yeah, if you need us to mind Kerry.
Sure, we could look after the store.
Yeah, anything. Well, you know where we are.
Good friends.
Excuse me, Harold. Were you one of Dr. Stone's victims?
Oh, no, thank heaven. No, the only time I've been to the surgery lately was for a blood test, and luckily Boyd took that.
Was he allowed to do that?
Well, he would need an authorisation from a doctor for pathology.
They must have had to confer quite a bit, you'd think, Charlotte and Boyd.
What are you saying? Because if you're implying in any way that Boyd's involved in any of this, then you're wrong. He'd never hurt or deceive anyone. No, I don't care. I don't care what any of you think. You're wrong.
Look, we're assuming that Charlotte had no medical knowledge whatsoever.
Yes, we are.
So
but Boyd...
she would have needed to speak to somebody who did.
Well, she could have found out. She could have looked it up on the internet.
With a patient sitting in front of her.
Of course. The woman's a professional liar.
They are seeing each other, aren't they?
Look, I'm not saying that Boyd's guilty, but I do think that on some level he must have known, and you need to be prepared for that.
Everyone, this is Senior Constable Griffiths and Constable Webber. They need statements from everybody.
Check it out. Rate My Body Part is going through the roof. It's had more hits than any other page.
Wow.
Reckon it must be your hot belly button.
Lolly, can you give me a hand?
Ah, there we go.
Do you know what you're doing?
No.
By hanging out with Zeke.
How many times do I have to tell you we're just mates?
His tongue is practically hanging out, Lolly.
Well, he hasn't said anything to me.
Well, did you set him straight at the movies the other day?
No, because nothing happened.
Well, you're upsetting Bree.
No, I'm not. The only one upset is you about nothing.
Okay, it's not nothing if my brother gets his heart broken.
This stuff is awesome.
Oh, is that my article on climate change?
No, Confessions of a Window Cleaner. Oh, this guy was on the bus perving on two girls, right?
Zeke, I wanted this blogzine to be a place where people could raise their thoughts and concerns about their societies and communities.
It is. They just have different thoughts and concerns than you, don't you think?
Well, it's become the online equivalent of a trash mag.
You said you want it to be more provocative.
Yeah, in an intelligent way. Making people think about issues, not like this.
You can't deny it. The punters are loving it. How many hits did you say Rate My Body Part got?
I don't remember.
Well, just like Ringo said, just because it's popular doesn't make it good.
So deep. Ringo Brown, spokesman for a generation.
Yeah, well, at least he has a social conscience. At least he cares about the world and the people in it.
Ringo only cares about Ringo.
That is so not true. You know, if you weren't so up yourself, you'd probably learn something from it.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
Ringo's not sensitive. It's an act.
It is not.
Fine, whatever.
Zeke, if you've got something to say...
Check out the copy of All Her magazine at our house. That will tell you everything you need to know.
I don't really know her. We just shared an office.
So, no former address or employment details?
Didn't ask.
No one really knew much about her, except
Yeah, I'd had a previous relationship with her.
a very long time ago.
Oh, she seems such a pleasant woman. You think of all those people who trusted her. Eh?
The longer you leave ringing the police, the worse it's going to be.
I'm coming with you.
What?
I know I should hate you for what you've done, but I don't.
Boyd,
It makes sense. Both of us have stuffed up our lives here.
yes, but it's different for you. You've got friends, you've got family.
My family are all gone. And ever since I split up with Janae, everybody here hates me.
It sounds like you're trying to talk yourself into it.
I know you don't feel the same way, but you said yourself you want to be a better person, right? Well, now's your chance.
Boyd.
I can help you. Both of us will start over. We'll change our names. We'll become different people. We'll lead decent lives.
It's not that simple.
We get a list of everybody that you've treated. We call them, we tell them they need to see a trained doctor as soon as possible.
Look, I really appreciate it. It's very sweet, but I just
Hang
know
on a
that-
second. Don't go anywhere. Hello.
Hey, Boyd, it's me. Are you at the surgery right now? Yeah. Is Charlotte with you?
Why?
She's a fraud, Boyd. She's not a doctor at all. The police are here right now, and is she with you?
No, I don't know where she is.
Well, did you know? Did you know she was lying?
No, what do you think I am?
Right, Boyd, just listen to me, okay?
Steph, I gotta go. They know.
I don't know why I am such a stuff-up. I mean, I have loving parents, a good education, although my dad's a complete control freak and my mum jumped the fence.
Blaming your parents is healthy. Works for me.
It's just like everything I touch, I trash. I want to be a school teacher, right? And then I get charged for hitting a student.
That wasn't your fault.
It never is. It's like when I get involved with men. Every time I date someone, they end up being a complete flake or a complete user. Or both.
Like Fraser?
I was never actually with Fraser. We were just pretending. But there's a good example. I mean, what kind of stupid plan was that anyway?
Well, it got you into this house, didn't it? And made you a whole bunch of new friends.
Yeah, I suppose that's something.
Something? Pep, that's everything. Good friends and family. What more could you want?
You know what? You're right. I can turn this around.
Of course you can.
Just gotta get through tonight.
What's tonight?
Rosie's nan fell and hurt her hip. Now she's gonna stay over there the night.
You can sleep out here.
It'll look a bit weird, wouldn't it?
Not if I'm here too.
Oh, yeah. Heaps less weird.
It'd be like a slumber party. Get a whole stack of DVDs.
All right. Well, nothing scary.
Romantic comedies all the way, I promise. Hey, what do you reckon about a DVD night right here?
What are we watching? Steel Magnolias.
Oh, I love that movie. Do you know what? I'm going to go to the DVD store and get it right now.
Well, she seems to have cheered up.
Yeah, she's going through a bit of a rough patch at the moment.
Oh, well, it's good she's got such a sensitive, caring guy to listen to all her problems then, isn't it?
Hey, I'm just glad I can be here for her.
You can drop the act, Ringo.
What act?
The one you're putting on right now.
What are you talking about?
Choose him or lose him. Guess which one you were.
I'm just printing off the patient contact details.
Are you kidding? The police will be here any minute.
Where are we going to meet?
Boyd, I'm telling you, you don't need me in your
Go
life.
to your apartment, grab some stuff and meet me back here in half an hour.
Why are you doing this?
No matter what, we're at least friends, yeah? So we face this together.
So when were you going to tell me? You must have had a great laugh watching stupid Rachel lap it all up.
That's not true.
Telling everybody how lucky I was to have such a caring and sharing guy.
I am.
Stop lying to me.
Okay, I admit, at first, the whole talking about my feelings thing was a bit of a joke. But I've gotten used to it and I really like it. Please, just listen to me. Look, it's taken me 17 years, but I'm finally starting to figure out who I really am.
What?
Yeah, it's corny, I know.
You're 17? You told me you were 16.
I didn't actually tell you, you just kind of assumed.
You are unbelievable.
Rach, please.
No. I'll see you later. Rick.
Yeah, this time Rocky's really mad, see?
I just want Zeke to feel a part of things.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't want him thinking anyone's taken sides since you guys split up. Sure. You know I don't think of him like that, don't you?
Like what?
As more than a friend.
Who said you did?
Rachel said you thought I was cracking onto him.
What? I never said that.
Find that magazine?
Shut up, Zeke, girls only. Okay, you'll not believe what Ringo just said to me.
Never mind, mate.
Yeah, well, some people just can't take a joke.
Ah, 4 saddest words in the English language. I was only joking.
I mean, what kind of an idiot does he take me for?
Or maybe it's true.
What?
Maybe he really has changed. I mean, Dylan used to be a complete bruiser, and now he's the kindest person in the world.
He lied to me about his age as well. He's not 16, he's 17.
Oh, well, he was a bit funny about being kept down a grade.
What?
You didn't know?
God, what else has this guy been keeping a secret from me?
He was really embarrassed about it. I'm sure there isn't anything else.
Hello? Whose side are you on? I've just been having a relationship with a liar.
He only did it because he didn't know how to talk to you.
Yeah, I don't think I asked for your opinion, Zeke.
Those quizzes was his way of working you out.
Well, he should have just come to me. I mean, am I that unapproachable?
Yeah.
Look, I know that everybody jokes about me being bossy.
No, not at all.
But Ringo is my boyfriend. He's the one person who should have been on my side.
And he is. He just doesn't know how to talk to you.
Really?
Yeah, maybe you need to teach him now.
I knew there was something weird about that woman.
I want to go find her.
Don't. You heard what Tony said. Just let the police handle it.
By the time they muck around getting the right search warrants and the paperwork should be gone.
They all leave in the end.
She doesn't know the police are onto her yet, does she?
Exactly. If you confront her, you'll tip her off.
You know, when she said she'd become a doctor, it didn't sit right. Why didn't I say something?
No matter what you say, they just throw it back in your face.
Look, you just gave her the benefit of the doubt. You thought she'd changed.
No. No, I didn't. I just didn't want to be reminded of what I was like when I was with Charlotte.
You thought if you ignored it, that it might go away.
It never goes away.
Shut up, Ringo!
It's useless blaming yourself. Take it from me, I know better than anyone.
Yeah, look, don't beat yourself up. Think of all the evidence you have against her. Charlotte Stone does not stand a chance.
Come on, you lot, finish up, please.
Luke, I need you to do me a favour. Give this to Steph, but not until tomorrow, okay?
Well, why can't you do it?
Please, mate.
Okay, consider it done.
Thanks.
Is that all?
I just gotta grab some stuff.
Be my guest.
Every time I look at one of these things, I always freak.
Yeah, me too.
I think someone died in here.
Maybe they used this one as a murder weapon.
No, the police have got that, love. And I think somebody stole the other one.
Why would you steal a sugar dispenser?
Maybe some ghoul decided to keep it as a souvenir.
And people say I'm weird. At least I don't go around stealing murder weapons.
Oh, look at me, cleaning like a maniac. Could I have some sugar?
Lou, do you have a few minutes?
Hey, what's that?
Oh, you've just given me a really good idea for the blog scene. Would you mind doing an interview for me?
Sure, what about?
Just about the murder and its effect on local business. Financial ramifications, that kind of thing. In your own words, of course.
Okay. Here it is. A young woman is sitting in jail, separated from her baby, being charged with a murder that she's not even capable of committing. Now, if you weren't so arrogant and insensitive, Rachel, you would have considered Sky before you started asking such stupid questions. So stick that in your blogsy, whatever you call it. Hey, you gonna buy those or just tomorrow in the package?
Any police?
No.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, it's just like the police said. It's as if she was never here.
Should you be touching those, Carl?
That's right, the police said they had enough for fingerprints.
Why would she do it? I mean, what was that for her?
Money. It's all Charlotte's ever been interested in.
Oh, trust me, being a suburban GP is hardly lifestyles of the rich and famous.
I think she had a god complex. She got off on the status of it all.
What, treating sinusitis and blisters?
This is my life savings. We're in this together now, okay?
You can't ever go back. You know that.
Yeah, I know that.
And check this out. Why would all this stuff be highlighted?
Oh, it's me.
Here's mine. All about Dee's death. There's yours.
Second husband, Alex Kinski, deceased, leukemia. Why highlight all that?
Well, I imagine it's the sort of information that help her give a handle on people.
Or help someone else. Who recently knew all the dark details of all our lives.
Oh, Terrence Chesterton.
Exactly, and my research showed that he always worked in twos.
So she was feeding him information.
And ripping people off blind. Yep, that sounds like Charlotte.
Oh, yes.
Dear Steph,
No, keep reading.
this is me saying goodbye. Me and Charlotte are going to try to piece together our lives. Maybe we can start again and somehow make amends for the pain we've caused everyone. I've made such a mess of it all, and I'm sorry. I'll miss you and Charlie, but this is for the best. Love, Boyd.